Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Latif and today I'm trying to explain why Bayern Munich's attacks were so effective in UEFA Champions League. Bayern Munich won UEFA Champions League this season. They played very well and won all the UEFA Champions League matches. They have an amazing attacking power and they scored 46 goals in Europe. Lineup. They played with 4-2-3-1 lineup. In the set attacks, wingers were closing to Lewandowski, Müller was taking position according to forward players, Goretzka was closing to the forward line, Kimmich was closing to stoppers and midfield, Davies was supporting on the left wing. So the shape became like a 3-3-4. Attacking moves. Müller was usually using right out space, right wing or center forward for running. So in the right wing, Gnabry and Müller was taking position amongst themselves. Sometimes Müller was closing to the center forward and Gnabry was running to the right wing. Sometimes Gnabry was running on the center forward and Müller was running on the right wing and trying to escape opponents behind. So they were moving and changing positions. In this position, Müller is trying to pull the opponent stopper and Gnabry is running his behind. In this position, Müller is waiting Gnabry's move, and when Gnabry is pulling opponent stopper, Müller is running to the opponent's center defense. In this position, Müller is waiting in the center forward and Gnabry is waiting in the right wing. When Kimmich is taking the ball, Müller is running opponents behind on the center and Gnabry is running on the right wing. At the same time, Müller is pulling the opponent's two stoppers, and Gnabry can run opponents behind and take the ball. You see, there was not a certain rule. They were using free spaces and changing positions among themselves according to the station. Kimmich wasn't supported in attacks like a normal fullback. He was playing like Alexander-Arnold. You can watch my video about Liverpool's tactics to understand better. He was making game on the right wing. In this position, Kimmich is closing to Thiago. When he is taking In this position, Kimmich is closing to midfielders. When Goretzka is taking the ball, he is taking great positions and using free space. He is taking the ball and waiting Perisic to run. Then he is trying to pass him. In this position, Kimmich is taking position in the right wing. Then he is closing to Boateng to take the ball. Müller is taking position in De Jong's and Busquets behind. Kimmich is seeing him and passing, so he made game. So Kimmich was making game. He hasn't great speed like Davies, but he was supporting attacks like this. In the left wing, Perisic was close to Lewandowski to create space for Davies. Davies has an amazing tempo and speed, so he can support attacks on the left wing very well. And of course, he needs space to use these talents. In this position, Perisic is taking position Lewandowski's beside. When Perisic is closing to Alaba and Lewandowski is starting run to the opponent's behind, opponent's wing and right stopper has to mark Lewandowski. Because if they don't mark Lewandowski, Lewandowski can be so dangerous in the center forward with the ball. So they are covering Lewandowski and Davies can find free space in the left wing. In this position, Perisic is running behind the opponent's back. At the same time, he is pulling the opponent's stopper and right back, so Davies can take the ball easily. In this position, Boateng is taking the ball and looking his pass options. Then he is passing to Davies. Perisic was pull Semedo, so Davies can take the ball easily. So Davies and Kimmich's attacking sport styles are different. In center and half spaces, there were a lot of movements. Four forward players and Goretzka were changing positions amongst themselves. In this position, Bayern Munich is trying to make game. Thiago is coming between the stoppers to take the ball, but Suarez is covering very well and he can take the ball. Goretzka is seeing him and closing the stoppers to take the ball. Boateng is not passing to him and moving with the ball. Gnabry is taking position in the center midfield and Müller is waiting in the right wing. And also Perisic and Lewandowski are changing positions amongst themselves. Then Davies can take the ball in the left wing. In this position, Thiago is taking the ball. Goretzka is running to the between opponent's midfield and defense line. Alba is covering Müller, Langley is covering Gnabry, Piqué is covering Lewandowski. When Goretzka is positioned in Gnabry's beside, Langley has to cover two players at the same time. Now they have a numerical advantage with 3 versus 4. And because of Lewandowski's opposite way run, Piqué can't close to Langley to help cover Goretzka and Gnabry. And when Goretzka takes the ball from Thiago, he is completely free. And also Langley can't see Gnabry because Gnabry is in his behind. So when Goretzka is passing to Gnabry, Gnabry is becoming 1 versus 1 against Ter Stegen. In this position, when Boateng has the ball, Goretzka is covering by 2 players, Müller is covering by 2 players, and Gnabry is covering by 1 player. When Kimi is taking the ball, opponent's left wing back is closing to cover him, Gnabry is closing to him, Müller is closing to center. And when they are doing these moves, opponent's center and left stopper's distance between is increasing, and Goretzka is running opponents behind to use this distance. Left stopper can't see Goretzka and Goretzka can take the ball. They pulled one opponent's player and his closer teammate ran behind. All the times they were doing this. If they didn't need to pull opponent's player, they were running to opponents behind. I can say clearly Lewandowski's and Müller's position, because they took position to teammates. They are complete players, so they could sport and run on the anywhere. Game makers. Okay, players could use free spaces, run to the opponent's behind and change positions amongst themselves. But to do all these things, someone should pass them and make game. And these game makers are Thiago and Kimi. Thiago is the team's regista, and he can make game very well. Sometimes he comes between stoppers. If he can't take the ball, Kimi will be the team's regista. I told about his game style, so he helps Thiago to make game, and if the midfield is too crowded, he makes game on the right wing. I showed you many videos about make game, so I don't want to show you same things. Result. All the players are moving to create spaces in Bayern Munich, and it is very important to make game. With a great communication, they can move easily and quickly. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope this video can be useful for you. You can follow my Twitter and Instagram account, and also my blog. May football be with you.